Okay, hopefully the mic's working. Okay guys, I'm so sorry I forgot to film an intro, so we're just gonna get started here. It's so hard to get back into the swing of things after you haven't recorded in so long. So you're gonna have to bear with me. Hopefully this video all turns out okay. So today we're just gonna kinda use some new makeup, some not new makeup. I don't know, I'm just kinda doing my makeup. It's gonna be like we're going pink with the vibes today. So I'm gonna start with brows. And I am currently using the $1 Billion Brows Universal Brow Pencil. This is supposed to autofocus this camera, so hopefully you guys can see it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my brows really quick. I just outline them, fill them in, and then I'm going to be cleaning them up with the LA Girl Pro Conceal. There we go. And this one is in the shade Creamy Beige, if you're wondering. So I'm gonna do my brows, I'm gonna clean them up with this, and then I'll be right back so we can start on the eyeshadow. Okay guys, brows are done, but I did run out of this brow pencil like in the middle of while I was trying to do my brows, and they kind of gave me a hard time because I literally like took this thing to the tip, like there is nothing left. So I brought out my handy dandy Mellow Cosmetics brow definer, and this is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see it. And it is in the shade Chocolate. So this is what it looks like. And it does have a spoolie on the other end, a really good spoolie too, actually. If we're gonna be completely honest, this is actually by far my all-time favorite brow pencil. This I can make super intense brows, more like what I have on right now, but I can also make like feathery, natural looking brows with this pencil. This is the only eyebrow pencil that I took with me when Josh and I went on our vacation to Tennessee in September. And it just, I didn't even have to clean up my brows when I was using this pencil because I just feathered it in there a little bit, brushed them out, and they looked great every time. So if you are interested in Mellow Cosmetics, they are an Australian cosmetics brand. We actually got Mellow Cosmetics brow pencils in some of our BoxyCharms, which is how I tried it in the first place and fell in love. Mellow Cosmetics actually contacted me and gave me an affiliate link. I'll have it listed down below. Affiliate just means that if you click on that link and you do buy merchandise from them, I get a chunk of change from it as well. So I'll have that listed down below if you're interested. They also have eyeshadow palettes, they have a bunch of different lip products, blushes, all that stuff. So if you're interested, I will have it down below. But yes, this is by far my all-time favorite brow pencil. I also went ahead and primed and set my lids, but before I get into that, I just want to let you guys know, I also am working with Pompeii Official on Instagram for my necklace and my earrings as well. So they're like little leaves, but I really like them. They're really cute. They're easy to put in. They don't have a back on them either. Like you can put a back on them, but the way they sit on your ear, you don't need to put a back on them. Oops. So if you're curious about that, I will have their Instagram handle linked down below. They're from France, I think, and they're a new up-and-coming company. All the jewelry is sterling silver. Not sterling silver, I apologize. I usually only wear sterling silver. It's stainless steel. So like if you get gold, it's gold plated stainless steel. They're really cute. I have another necklace from them as well, but because the outfit I have on, I decided not to wear that one. But I just thought you guys should know that as well. And then last thing, I do have another brand that I'm collaborating with. LA Williams is I think how you say the brand, but they are a sunglasses brand and they're out of the state of Oregon and they're trying to expand their business as well. So I also have a code with them and I will have it linked down below so that you can check them out. But these are the sunglasses that I have and they're super cute and super flirty. Yes, they're a little big for my face, but if you push them up really high, I look more like a bug. So I kind of wear them down on my nose a little bit further. But I really do think they're cute and flirty, and they have lots of other styles, but these were the ones that I picked out, and these are the color that I picked out. But they have a lot of cute ones on there, and I'm actually really excited to get some more, but it's winter now, so I don't really wear sunglasses that often in the winter. But I'll also have that code listed down below if you're interested in those as well. Now on to the makeup tutorial. I'm actually going to be using a new palette today. This is the Kylie Jenner Valentines Palette from 2019. When this originally came out, I missed it and I ended up not being able to pick it up, and I was so upset because I wanted it so bad, but I couldn't afford it at the time. And then they brought it back and I couldn't be happier. So this is what it looks like. It's got a really big mirror, except those are hangers. But this is what the palette looks like. Super cute. I can't wait to dip into the pinks. I did swatch this pink though. It's called Candy Heart, and I think it's gonna stain my eyes. So I'm filming this on Friday night. So I figured whatever, it stains my eyes, it stains my eyes. But I'm first going to go in with this AOA Studio E12 fluffy brush. And I actually got these on Shop Miss A, and these are some of my absolute favorite brushes. I paid $10 for the set, and there's at least 10 brushes in the set, but there might be 12, I'm not sure. But I highly recommend them, so you'll have to go check them out. So first, I think I'm actually gonna go in with February, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to put this in my crease. We're using pink as a transition shade. I don't know how pigmented it is though. I've never used this palette. Ooh, there's a little bit of color there. Here, let me use this mirror so you guys can see what I'm doing. Ooh. I have been saving this palette to use for so long because I actually, I like looking at it. I think it's so pretty to look at, and I don't want to mess it up, and I don't want to use it all, but that is not the reason we buy makeup. We buy makeup to wear the pretty things on our eyes, not to keep them and not use them. I have to tell myself that. So I actually really feel like a shit girlfriend, if we're gonna be honest, because Joshua bought me this camera for our anniversary and totally surprised me with it. He's so sweet, and he supports my makeup habit and makeup love so well, but I was having a really hard time finding the inner motivation to get in front of the camera again. I want y'all to know that it took me at least an hour to get ready to do this video. I got dressed, I had to get all the makeup out and set up, I took a shower, I washed my face, I put all my skincare on. If you want your videos to look good and your content to be good, it does take a lot of preparation, and for me, it was just, I still have some self-love things going on. Just after the baby and everything, I'm still trying to be comfortable with my body and everything like that. So it's hard to get in front of a camera whenever you have thoughts like that. And Josh has been the most supportive, and he tried really hard to get me this nice camera so that filming would be easier and my content would be better. By the way, I'm sorry if you can see my backdrop moving. I have 2 dogs and a cat that keep coming in here and messing with me. Well, both my cats keep coming in here and messing with it, so if it moves, I apologize. That is the shade February in the crease, and I think I'm happy with where it looks. If you see me looking in this direction, my big mirror is right here so that I can see in it. But, oh, speaking of cat, there's Arrow. Got a spot that's darker here. I don't know why it's sitting like that there. It's sitting like that on the other side too. Okay, next I'm going to be taking this Essence Eye Blender brush. Looks like this. I think I'm gonna go in with Pink Problems and see how this looks, and we'll just go from there. So any of y'all that are watching this video right now, I just want to say thank you for standing by and waiting for more of my content to come out and supporting me, even though I haven't posted in a really long time. I would really like to get back into it. Josh thinks I could really do good things with it. He thinks that a lot of people would watch my videos and be interested in the makeup that I do. So I think he's right. I mean, I really hope he's right. I really love makeup. I love everything about it. I have so much, it's unreal. I'm not seeing this color adding much. I mean, it is deepening it up. Oh no, I guess we'll just go into the red one next. I did want to at least add it. If you're wondering why my cheeks are so red, I'm kind of hot. I'm not too hot to where my upper lip's sweating. When my upper lip starts sweating, I have a fan that Josh has set up for me up there. But I also don't know how loud it would be, so I didn't want to turn it on. Okay, so this is the AOA Studio E130, and I'm going to be taking this shade First Date. And I'm gonna put this sort of in my outer V, and we'll see what this looks like. Woo! Y'all see that pigment? Woo! Okay, Kylie. So I have one other Kylie palette. It's the purple palette, and I love it too. It works really well, but this one, it's just so beautiful. This palette is just beautiful. So I'm really sorry if you guys don't have it and didn't get to get your hands on it, but I mean, you can use whatever palette you want to recreate this look, as long as it's got some pinks in it and it's one of your favorites. That's what matters. Wow, this is turning vibrant. I love. This side's blended better because I did it second. I'm actually gonna go in with this e.l.f. blending brush with no product and just diffuse these edges a little bit. So I noticed a trend, especially on I have a TikTok If you guys don't follow me, my name is Timothy with 2 Y's. Check me out. I don't understand why the cool thing right now is to just not blend out your eyeshadow. I don't think I'll ever understand the don't blend your eyeshadow trend, but it's fine. Whatever these kids are doing. So I don't know if I want to like deepen this outer V, if I like it the like deep purpley pink maroon that it is. I think I like it as is. And I actually, so I really wanted to go in with like one of these 2 colors, but I think I'm gonna go with this one all over the lid and then pop like that one in my inner corner. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I don't even think I want to cut my crease. I think I just want to go in with my finger and pop it on there. Ooh, y'all see this pigment. Let's go in. Okay, so it's like pretty with my finger, but so I'm going in with this little concealer brush. This one is just from the dollar store, and I also hit it with some MAC Fix Plus so that it will stick better, and we're just gonna try and go over top and see what happens. So I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it is a lot more intense now than it just was. It's kind of hard panning a little bit in the pan. So I don't know if that's just like her shimmer formula. When I swatched these, they swatched beautifully. And then I'm just gonna feather it over here so that it blends a little better. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side really quick. All right, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I'm not super impressed with the lid shade. I mean, it's a pretty shade, but it is not as intense as I expected it to be. I like the mattes a lot better. I mean, they're still pretty, but I like the mattes a lot better, that's all. So I did decide I am gonna go in my outer V with a little bit of this shade right here. I think it's called Admirer. Yeah, it's Admirer. And I'm gonna put this in my outer V. Carefully though, because it is probably super pigmented like the rest of them. So this brown seems to be a little patchy. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like right in here, it is not wanting to stick as well as I'd like it to. This makes me really sad because I was so excited about this palette, and then for it to like not work as well as you expected. That's a little sad. I mean, this side looks fine, so I don't know, maybe it was the way like my concealer set on my lids. I really don't know. I definitely think that this side looks better though. I don't know. Maybe it's in my head. I don't know. I'm gonna take that e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush again. Flawless Concealer brush. I just meant blending brush. And blend out these edges a little more. Kind of blend this brown shade into the lid shade a little bit. I just wanted it to deepen up slightly. Oh wow. So I blended in my crease and that lid shade literally like came off. So that's cool. I don't like that. That's frustrating, but cool. All right, guys. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. It's really frustrating because like I said, I was super excited about this palette. I'm not saying it's bad. I really like the mattes for the most part. They're a little harder to blend, and I mean that could be because they are bright pinks. Not the mattes, but like some of the, mainly just this dark brown shade out here. I used all the mattes except for this one, but I am going to use it on my lower lash line, so we'll see how it works. And I liked them all except for this dark brown shade out here, and I wasn't impressed with this Love Bug shade that's like right here. But I'm going to use Be Mine in my inner corner and Heartthrob on my brow bone, so maybe that'll give us a little more of a look-see as to how this palette really is. So just set that aside for now. I'm actually going to take a makeup wipe. They're just from TJ Maxx, nothing fancy. And clean this up out here. I'm not gonna be like super precise with it. I'm not trying to make a cat eye or anything with it. That actually is like way too far. I just didn't want it to be like super blown out. All right, and let me just wipe off my cheeks in case there was any fallout. I really didn't see much fallout at all with this palette. So I mean, that's really good. Ooh yeah, this hoop is stupid. Okay, now I forgot. So really quick, I'm going to take this Ulta Beauty dual eyeliner in black and brown, and I'm gonna take the black on my upper waterline because I am gonna be wearing falsies today, and you aren't gonna wanna see that skin in there. Okay, so the falsies I'm going to be putting on are the Ardell Wispies, and they're just the Demi Wispies in black. So this is what they look like. I'm working on trying to get better at wearing falsies with no eyeliner. And when I say trying to get better, I mean like I haven't tried it yet. So we're gonna try it today on camera, and if it's a flop, I guess we'll just fix our eyeshadow and wear mascara. So I'm going to curl my eyelashes really quick. I got this eyelash curler at Marshall's if you're interested. I don't remember how much I paid for it. And I am going to do some mascara on my upper lashes. This is the Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal Volume Express Mascara. It's not focusing. So I'm gonna do a quick coat of this on my upper lashes before I apply my falsies. I'm actually really glad I decided to wear falsies today because these eyelashes are not cooperating with me today. Maybe it's this mascara. I've had it for a while. So when I was just putting glue on my lashes, a piece of the one lash ripped off when I was pulling them off the little thing. So now like the one side's gonna be shorter than the other, but you know what? We're gonna roll with it. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with primer, and the primer that I'm currently using is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. And I like it a lot. I think it actually fills in my pores pretty well. I guess we'll know for sure how it looks when I watch it back on camera. But I just actually like spray it right on my face. And I try to just do little like pea-sized dots all over. I go like this and I rub it in. And I try to like rub it in and like press in those spots where I'm rubbing it. And this primer like has an odd smell to it too. I don't think it smells bad. Now that I'm used to it, I like the smell. I'm gonna let the primer set. I'm actually even using a new sponge today. So this is an EcoTool sponge. And I've never used it before, so I'm excited to test it out. So for foundation today, I am currently going through my foundations because I have a lot. And I was just wearing one for the longest time that I can't remember what I like and what I don't like out of what I have. What matches me, what doesn't match me, because in case you can't tell, I'm super pale now. So today I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Full Coverage Weightless Feel Foundation. It is a 24-hour foundation. And it is a natural finish, and I am in the shade 302 Creamy Natural. So I am just going to shake it up just because I haven't used it in a while. I'm going to squeeze it out onto my face. And it's a whipped formula, so that's why it comes out the way it does, and it does feel very light on the skin. I'm just gonna start out with that much, and I'm going to take the round end of this sponge and we're just gonna start pouncing it in. So right off the bat, it looks light for me, but I think that's just my lights actually, because in person it looks like it actually matches pretty well. I'm noticing that I don't really like this EcoTool sponge. I have been using an actual beauty blender and a Shop Miss A sponge, an AOA sponge, and they're both they're both super soft and bouncy. Yeah, this one is not. It's actually pretty stiff. It's the only one that I have ready and clean right now, so we're gonna have to work with it. So I am gonna need a little bit more foundation for my forehead. And the concealer I've been loving right now is the Wet n Wild concealer. But let me go ahead and get off camera really quick and try and pop on these lashes. We'll see how well I do, and I will be back here very shortly. All right guys, so we're gonna rock with one lash on for a minute because the other one wouldn't cooperate. So it's about as good as they're gonna get. I got it like really close to my lash line. So I mean, I'm sorry if you guys can see the gap. I can see the gap up close, but there is like a slight gap. I don't know how these beauty gurus be getting them perfect. I don't know, it's gonna take practice, but that eye really doesn't look that bad. So I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the shade 835 Fair Neutral. There it is. I think you can read it. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna go in with this under my eyes and a little bit on my cheeks because you can still see like some redness and stuff. So we're gonna conceal these under eyes. So everyone says don't do the big triangle under your eyes anymore. So what do? The big triangle under my eyes. I don't so much like highlight the entire center of my face anymore. I don't highlight my forehead because that sumbitch is big enough. It can highlight itself. I am gonna just highlight my nose and in between my brows a little bit. And then I'm going to use this big old I'll use this little flat side of this sponge for concealer. And I mean, the flat edge does help like get in here pretty well, and it helps get in like the sides of your nose a little bit. I don't know how I feel about this sponge yet. It's gonna take a few more uses till I decide how I feel. This concealer does dry down a little fast, so you're gonna wanna work with it quick. Okay, next I'm actually going to take this LA Girl Pro Powder HD High Definition Setting Powder, and mine is in the shade Banana Yellow. This looks like this. To set my under eyes. And I'm going to take it on the bigger flat side of this sponge. And we're just gonna set these under eyes. I don't necessarily bake anymore. I just kind of use the product and press it in to where I would like it. My under eyes are like super creased tonight. I don't like this hoop. Okay, so my camera overheated and stopped recording again. But all I did off camera was I finished powdering this under eye. I powdered on my nose and around my mouth where I put that concealer, and then I put my other lash on. That was it. Next, I'm going to be powdering the rest of my face, but I'm just going to use a pressed powder, and I have the LA Colors pressed powder in the shade beige. So this is what it looks like. And it has like a little half mirror on the inside. So I'm just gonna take this with a big fluffy Wet n Wild powder brush, and I'm gonna use this to powder the rest of my face and down my neck a little bit. Alrighty, now I'm gonna go back in and finish my lower lash line. I have certain brushes for certain things I like to do, and I hate when I'm looking for them and I can't find them. But this is the e.l.f. eyeliner brush. It's just a flat brush. And I'm going to dip into that Admirer shade, and I'm going to press this closest to my lower lash line. Okay, and next, I'm a little scared to do this because I don't know how bad it's gonna look, but I'm going to take the shade Candy Heart, and I'm gonna buff this on my lower lash line. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Nah, it looks good. I feel like it helps like blend. We're good. All right, so I'm gonna take this little e.l.f. brush just to completely buff it out. Woo! I'm loving the pink vibes. Okay, next I'm going to take this Ulta Beauty small eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Be Mine, and I'm going to put this in my inner corners. Hopefully it's like bright and pretty enough. Ooh, can you guys see that? Ooh, so this shade is impressing me a heck of a lot more than Love Bug. So I am gonna just take this kind of in, it's not a crease, but it is kind of a crease on me. I don't know if you guys can see that. I just feel like it helps brighten and open the eye. If you're wondering where I saw that trick, I saw it from Allie Glines, so I will let her take credit for that. But next, on that same brush, I'm actually going to take the shade Heartthrob and highlight my brow bone. Okay, so eyeshadow is done. I'm going to go in, and so I'm really trying to decide if I want to use the black in my waterline or if I want to use brown, because you can't see the black that's on my upper lash line. So I think I want to go with brown to kind of like tone it down a little bit. I'm gonna just take this and color in my waterline. Now I'm going to add some lower lash mascara really quick. I'm using the same mascara that I used earlier. So I got mascara marks everywhere. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I get mascara marks all over the place. So once it dries, tip, you can use a Q-tip, or you can take like a little denser packed brush, and once it's dry, it'll just scrub right off, and it won't, I don't know about a Q-tip, I've never used a Q-tip, but a brush won't pull off any of your makeup or your eyeshadow. So that's another Allie Glines tip if you were wondering. But next we're gonna bronze up this skin so that I don't look as pale anymore. So to bronze, I am going to use my Neutrogena Healthy Skin Bronzer in the shade 30 Sunkissed. So this is what it looks like. So it's a really pretty warm bronzer, and I'm going to use this bronzer brush. It just says bronzer. It's from TJ Maxx. Josh actually picked it out for me a long time ago, but it is like my favorite bronzer brush. So I'm going to go in and bronze this skin. So when I bronze, I start it like the very top by my ear, and since my face is a little more round now, like, you know, under here and stuff like that, I take it towards my mouth. If you have a thinner face and you want your cheeks and your cheekbones to look bigger, you could come in and like come up and like cup your cheekbone, and that'll make your cheekbones look higher and bigger. I also swirl here to help distribute the product a little better, and so that I don't have as harsh of a line. It just helps for me to diffuse the product. And another thing, if you don't know how to find your cheekbones, suck in like that and you'll find your cheekbones. I just kind of do this, and then you can see my line. That isn't even bronzer, that's like, you can see it. Bronzer is like my favorite part of the makeup routine. And then for the forehead, I kind of just dab and then swirl. And make sure you get in your hairline. It looks more natural when you get in your hairline. Like, look at this side completely bronze, and then you get on this side, my forehead, woo. I also have the worst hairline. Like, I have kind of a thinning hairline. I get that sadly from my mom's side. I will probably have thinner hair in the front when I'm older. You know, it is what it is. Jeans are jeans. I also chisel out my jawline a little bit, and I also connect it with my ear, and then I blend down my neck. Nothing like too crazy, just, you know, try and make it look a little less like I got a double chin. So I'm not gonna lie, the more I look at my eyeshadow, the more I really like the eyeshadow look. Okay, so I am actually gonna contour today. I've been recently liking contouring. I think I'm getting better at it, which is probably why I think I like it again. So I am actually going to use my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I've only used this one other time, so I was like, ooh girl, you need to use that. I am going to mix these first two shades right here. Ooh, don't look at my messy desk. These first two shades right here and contour with those. And the brush that I like to contour with is this little Luxie 512 small contouring brush. We got this in an Ipsy bag. I am just going to mix these two shades and contour a little bit. I'm also gonna contour my forehead a little bit because I have a really big forehead. And I'm gonna contour my jawline as well. I just don't blend it as much. And I also take it up the sides because if you think about it, you want your jaw to look real chiseled, even at the side, you know? Okay, so this is my new favorite contouring brush, and it is like for my nose and my under my lip. And it's just a BH Cosmetics and it just says 5, but I just mix the same two shades and contour my nose a little bit. I have a very, very round button nose, so I try to make it look a little tinier. I don't like dislike my nose at all though. Like I got it pierced for a reason because I think I have a cute nose. That's also my personal opinion, you know. Be careful when you're contouring under your lip too because it'll just make you look like you have a goatee if you do it wrong. Make sure you make a pouty face and go underneath it. Ooh, I think it worked really well. I think it makes my bottom lip look voluptuous. I'm loving, loving, loving this makeup look. Okay, next I'm going to use my Eco Tool sponge and I'm going to take the banana shade in the middle and I'm going to take it over here and kind of just chisel that out a little bit. And see, right now I have kind of a harsh line, but I'm going to go in and I'm going to blend it out here in a second. Super harsh line. So I just take my powder brush from earlier and buff it out like that. I swear it looks like I already have highlighter on and I don't. Okay, so next for blush and highlight, I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics Glowing in Grease palette. So it has a mirror. It just looks like this. Yes, I swatched all these shades. That's why I was like, ooh, I gotta use that. So I'm gonna do highlight first because for me, I feel like I get intense with the highlight and whenever you put blush on over top, it just helps blend everything together and it gives you that glowing from within look. But I'm going to mix Athens and Milos. I have more of like a pinky toned look going on, so I want my highlight to be a little more pinky. So I'm actually just gonna dip into both. Tap off the excess. Oh, yes. It's a little more gold than anticipated. Ooh, y'all see that? Look at the glow, look at the glow. So that's it for highlight. Now, this headband is hurting my head. But aren't they cute though? I got like so many of these little cat headbands and I'm in love. But anyway, so now I'm gonna go in with blush and I'm going to use this big old blush brush that I got from TJ Maxx as well. And I'm going to mix Mykonos and Paros. I'm gonna mix those two shades. My brush just dipped in right in the middle of that shade now. Ugh. I hope this isn't like this. Looks really intensely pigmented, so. So pigmented! I need y'all to know that I just wiped this brush off with my makeup wipe because this blush is that intense. Oh my god. I also always take my blush across my nose. I don't know why. I think it looks more natural. I also wrap it around my forehead because I think that makes it look more natural. I like this palette a lot. This palette is like really, really good. Now I'm just going to wipe this agave mask off my lips. So I have so many different lip products in front of me. I don't know if I'm gonna do matte. I don't know if I'm gonna go glossy. I don't know if I'm just gonna do lipstick. I'm gonna do this dirty little secret lip liner in the shade Rosy Posy. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like this lip liner. It is kind of dry, not very creamy. The only reason I have it is because it either came in a Ipsy bag or a BoxyCharm. And do I recommend you buy it? No, I don't. Don't go out and waste your money. So I didn't necessarily fill them in completely, but I filled them in like a little bit. Yes, whenever I do line my lips, I do overline the bottom and the top because I don't have much for lips. So I just figure, why not? I need brow gel. So I currently have this one from Mellow Cosmetics and I don't necessarily know how I feel about it. It's their tinted brow gel in the shade light brown. This is what it looks like. But like when you use it, it comes out and it's got like a lot of gunk on it. I have to like wipe it all off before I use it. I think I would just prefer a clear brow gel personally, but I got this to try. I'm not saying it's a bad product. Maybe it's just me. I don't really know if it like makes your brow hairs stay in place either. I can't tell. I'm still kind of new at brow gel. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna go in with this lipstick. This is the shade Tease by Bare Minerals. Ooh, it is like a bright pink. Ooh, it's like a metallic pink. I think I like it where it is. You guys tell me in the comments. All right, so let me spray this makeup. So for setting spray, I am going to use this Pixie Makeup Fixing Mist with rose water and green tea. You have to shake it up before you use it. So we're going to take the end of our sponge again and we're going to press this in. But okay guys, so this is my completed makeup look. What do you guys think? So I pretty much liked everything I used today. I can't specifically think of any one thing that I was like, ew, I don't like this. So as for this Kylie Jenner palette, I still loved it. The rest of the shadows ended up working really, really well. So I just maybe Admire just wasn't working for me tonight. I don't know. But yeah, this is the final and completed look. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Don't forget to check out Pompeii Official and check out their jewelry. Also, don't forget to check out these sunglasses that I told you to check out. Let me throw them on again. Yeah, they're super cute, super flirty. And I will also have my Mellow Cosmetics and the other things I just talked about linked down below, so you can check them out. But yeah, if you enjoyed, also really quick, if you want to see me do my brows more in videos, comment that down below as well. Comment content you would like to see. Tell your friends, tell your family, like this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.